Welcome, one and all, in here, out there, to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert. It is... Oh, it's exciting. It's just wonderful. It's crisp in there. You know, it's 16 days till Christmas. But we got a little present today ahead of time from the Inspector General of the Justice Department. You see, for months now, we've been talking about Trump and Ukraine, so it's easy to forget about Trump and Russia. In this case, Trump's had this insistence that the 2016 Russia probe started only because of anti-Trump bias in the FBI. He said that was a real scandal. Well, today, after months of investigating, the DOJ inspector released his report, finding no evidence of bias, concluding that the FBI had sufficient evidence to lawfully open the Russia investigation. Okay, there it is. End of story. Truth wins. This wasn't an overthrow of the government. This wasn't even an attempted overthrow, and no one was in on it. I'm sorry, sir, you wanted to say something?
This was an overthrow of government. This was an attempted overthrow, and a lot of people were in on it.
Okay. Okay, I didn't read that part. So you're saying the deep state was trying to overthrow your government when they started the Russia investigation in July of 2016, before you were elected. That's how deep this goes, okay? They were trying to overthrow the government before I was even it. That way, Barack Obama would no longer be in office to graciously allow a peaceful transition of power. I'm telling you, I'm never gonna make that mistake. But keep in mind, nothing he's saying, nothing Trump said today when he talked about the report is actually in the report. He is, once again, just naming an alternate reality he wants to exist. So on one level, obviously, this is fun and ha-ha-ha. But it's also really dangerous, because why have an election if next November 3rd he can just say, I just saw the election results. I won all 50 states plus Manitoba. Thank you. Thank you for your service, you patriotic beavers. Well, two can play at that game, sir. Hey, did you hear what's in the IG report? It's much worse than any of us imagined. Trump confessed to colluding with the Russians to influence the 2016 election and stopping the Golden Globes from nominating any women for Best Director. Come on. Now, the report also has new information about former British spy and James Bland, Christopher Steele. Steele put together the infamous dossier accusing Trump of, and how do I put this tactfully, having a big, wet prostitute pee-pee party. Was that tactful? That was not tactful. We'll probably edit this part out. But according to the report, Steele wasn't biased against Trump either. Steele stated that if anything, he was favorably disposed toward the Trump family before he began his research, because he had visited a Trump family member at Trump Tower and had been friendly with the family for a number of some years. Okay, so a Trump family member with friends. So, not Eric. Turns out it was Ivanka. There's also this smaller Trump story going out there we're not talking about much. He's being impeached. And I'll tell you all about it in tonight's installment of Don and the Giant Impeach.
I need some good news. I got people trying to impeach me.
It's the second day of live hearings for the Judiciary Committee. They haven't drafted the articles of impeachment yet, but Democrats say Trump's impeachable offenses include abuses of power through self-dealing, betrayal of national security in the service of foreign interests, and corruption of our elections that undermine our democratic system. Or as Trump put it,
Promises made, promises kept.
Now, we cannot predict what's going to happen in the future, but evidently Axios can, because they say nobody we've spoken to from either party thinks there's even a remote chance Trump gets convicted in the Senate trial. It's like the movie Titanic. No matter how many times I shout, stop having sex and watch out for the iceberg, it always ends the same way. Ship goes down, and I get escorted out of another movie theater. Despite impeachment, Trump is busy campaigning for 2020. On Saturday night, he traveled to Florida to address the Israeli-American Council. This was a very important speech for him because among Jewish voters, Trump's approval rating is 29%, which among Jewish voters is slightly less popular than Mel Gibson. But Trump, just a hair.
Oh, yes, that's right.
Trump did not help himself when he started his speech to, again, the Israeli-American Council like this.
I know you very well. You're brutal killers.
How am I doing? Is this on? How am I doing? Do we get that poll number up to 30% yet? No? Wait, I can fix this. You're also terrifying monsters. We can't get wet or feed after midnight. Forget it. I'm sorry. I confuse you with gremlins all the time. At one point, Trump addressed the challenges he's faced brokering peace in the Middle East.
I love deals, and I used to hear the toughest of all deals is peace with Israel and the Palestinians. They say that's the toughest of all deals, but if Jared Kushner can't do it, it can't be done.
Really? If Jared can't do it, it can't be done? That man does the impossible. I mean, he married Ivanka. Do you know how many people said, you can't marry Ivanka? My lawyers, my pastor, the Elvis at that Las Vegas wedding chapel.